The SAT is a game. Here's how you can maximize the number of points you earn on each section. First, let's break down how does someone get a top SAT score. One is they probably answered every single question, which means that we should never really be leaving questions blank on the SAT. Two is that they answered those questions correctly. So if we want a top SAT score, we need to decrease the odds of you getting questions incorrect. This all seems so obvious, but there's a point to this. We still see students leave so many points on the table because they just run out of time on the SAT. So if time is your main problem on the SAT, then try this method out. When you're going through the SAT math or reading or writing questions, the first time you go through each module, your goal should be to answer as many questions you know you're probably gonna get correct first. So if you feel stuck, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to answer the question, and you're spending over a minute on it, that's probably a good sign that you should just put an answer choice down, guess, and move on. For most students, the problem is that they get caught up in the beginning, spending so much time on maybe 1 to 3 questions. Because all of their time went to those questions, now they feel rushed for the rest of the test, and they can't get questions that they know they can get correct right, or they just run out of time to answer the questions. So the first time you go through the test, I want you to just go through all the questions, whichever ones that you feel confident about, you know you can get right, answer those. The ones you don't feel very confident about, if you're spending more than a minute trying them, just put an answer choice down and move on. We want to maximize the number of points you earn first, so the most important thing is to answer as many questions as you can correctly. Don't spend so much time on questions that you know you can't really get right or you don't know how to do originally. You can always come back to those questions if you have the time. But if you're leaving questions on the table that you know you can get correct because you know how to solve them, then you're just leaving so many points on the table. If you haven't already watched our guessing strategy video, make sure you go check it out right here. And if you're new to SAT prep, make sure you go check out the free starter guide and masterclass linked down below in the description.